Michelle Steele, our champion in Congress. Fair Shake is responsible for the content of this ad.
This is KCAL News, Los Angeles.
Welcome to KCAL News at 11 on CBS Los Angeles and streaming on CBS News Los Angeles. I'm Christine Lazar in for Chris Holmstrom. Well, family members are coming together in a show of support for the Menendez brothers. They're holding a news conference this afternoon as new evidence is considered in their case. KCAL News reporter Cara Finstrom is in downtown LA as this decades-old case comes back to the forefront.
15 extended family members expected to be here today to plead for the brothers' freedom. Their supporters have also, take a look at this, taken out a full-page ad in the LA Times urging the DA to act on new evidence that they say suggests the brothers killed their parents because of repeated abuse. At the same time, legal counsel for Kitty Menendez's brother put out a statement blasting DA Gascon as politically motivated, saying the brothers' cold-blooded actions shattered their family, leaving a trail of grief that Jose was shot 6 times, Kitty 10 times, including a shot to her face after Eric reloaded.
Eric and I killed our parents together, so I'd say that makes us pretty close.
That's from a Netflix series. It and a number of documentaries have renewed interest in Eric and Lyle Menendez. They've already served more than 3 decades of their life sentences. DA George Gascon says there's no question they killed their parents. The discussion, whether the two, who were 18 and 21 at the time, should have a new trial or be resentenced. Some of the potential new evidence: allegations their father, Jose Menendez, sexually assaulted a former member of a 1980s boy band. And a letter allegedly written by Eric to a cousin months before the murders that talks about the alleged sexual abuse. Gascon is expected to wrap up his review, make some kind of a decision by month's end. And Mark Garagos, the attorney for the family, also expected to be here today. Everything's set to get underway at 1 this afternoon. Cara Finstrom, KCAL News.
A 19-year-old man arrested in his father's death on Mount Baldy has now been charged. The LA County DA's office has filed a murder charge against Amir Lowe. Deputies found Christopher Lowe stabbed to death Saturday afternoon on Mount Baldy Road. Investigators say his son, Amir Lowe, was seen driving away from the scene before he crashed a few miles away. He is scheduled to be arraigned later today in West Covina. 2 people died in what detectives are calling an act of domestic violence. They say a man shot and killed his estranged girlfriend and then killed himself. KCAL News reporter Tina Patel has more from the city of Bellflower.
Investigators say they wish they could have gotten here sooner, but they say when they arrived and were trying to figure out what was going on, they heard gunshots. The suspect had already taken his life after shooting and killing his ex-girlfriend. This all happened last night around 11:30 p.m. When deputies arrived, they found a 26-year-old man outside one of the apartments. He had been shot, and he was worried that his mother, who was still in their apartment, was in danger. Unfortunately, he was right. According to investigators, the gunman was his mother's ex-boyfriend. He had shot the 54-year-old woman in the head and then shot himself. It turns out that the suspect, a 59-year-old man, had been harassing that woman and her son, showing up at their home at least 7 times since June. And just yesterday, hours before the shooting, investigators say she had gone to court to get a restraining order against him.
It seems like they did all the right steps as far as paperwork goes, but at the end of the day, it's just a piece of paper. Had they seen him prior, I'm assuming they would have called the police.
But investigators say it looks like the suspect kicked in the door to the apartment. The woman and her son had no time to react or call for help. Fortunately, the 26-year-old was shot only in the hip. He was taken to the hospital, but he's expected to recover. In Bellflower, Tina Patel, KCAL News.
A deadly wrong-way crash in the Inland Empire. KCAL News reporter Rick Montanez was in Rancho Cucamonga with what we know so far.
Foothill Boulevard back open this morning after a 7-hour closure while investigators tried to figure out what happened in this overnight crash. We know at least 1 person died, and it appears another was rushed to the hospital. Video from overnight shows the scene. Just before 1 a.m., police and ambulances responded to the 2-car crash. Rancho Cucamonga police confirm a Tesla sedan involved in a head-on crash with a Toyota Avalon sedan. The stretch of Foothill Boulevard is divided by an island, so it's likely the crash was caused by a wrong-way driver. It's not known yet, though, if the person who died was the driver who caused this crash. There was, of course, a big response here overnight. Detectives